welcome. Today we have a short and effective workout for the wrists, wrist strength and mobility. So let's get started right away, and also for upper body strength actually. So we're going to start with our hands, and we're just going to open and close the hands in any kind of sitting position that we want to be in. It can be cross-legged, it can be on the heels like I am, where we just open and close the hands. Hello, Kapsi. So really stretching the fingers when we open the hands and kind of squeezing the fists when we close them. And we can go a little faster. Notice how quickly fatigue kicks in. Good, just a few more. And then relax, shake it off. Good. Now we're gonna make fists and just draw some big circles with the hands, with our fists, as big as you can. I'm not going too fast so that I can be sure to really work the range of motion here. Good. We're gonna go the other direction with our hands, with our fists. Hey, sweetie. Good. And we'll have one last exercise here. We're going to bring our palms forward and fingers down, and then we're gonna curl the hands back up and kind of close the fists when you bring your hands back, and then extend them forward. And fingers down and flex the wrists. Just a few more. Good. Should feel already pretty warm around the wrists, and we're gonna start to add some load. So shake it off, come to your hands and knees, tuck the toes already, but let's just start with some cat and cow, lifting the chest up and tailbone up, and exhale, push the floor away. So this is not a back routine, but it's still nice to do some cat and cow. Also starting to put some load on our hands and in our shoulders. Starting to warm up there. Okay. Next inhale, lift the chest up, come to cow. Next exhale, push the floor away and just hover the knees. And bring the knees back down, lift the chest up. And exhale, pull the belly in, lift the knees up, push the floor away. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the knees down. Exhale, around the spine, belly in, push the floor away. Good. One more. Good. Let's bring our knees back down. Walk the hands forward and start to shift your hips forward so that you're in a knee plank. So we're pushing the hands down, chest is forward, hips not dropping completely, of course, but just lift it slightly so you feel the abs working. And we're going to tap one shoulder after the other. So just shifting from one hand to the other, but trying to shift as little as possible. So not swinging the hips from one side to the other, really trying to stay as still as possible as you shift the weight from one hand to the other. Now, if this feels very kind of easy and accessible, first make sure that your hips have not moved back and you're not in a tabletop, but you're still in your knee plank. And if you want to add some challenge, bring your knees up and do the same thing in a full plank. Good. We'll have a few more rounds here. Good. And then bring your knees back down. You can shift back to kneeling position, hips towards your heels. And then we're going to bring out the back of our hands onto the floor, fingers towards you. You can curl the fingers a bit and then relax them. Curl the fingers and relax them. slow deep breaths here, recovering from the shoulder taps. Okay. Let's come back up, do a few circles with your hands, and we're gonna go back to our plank position. This time a side plank. So come to plank, lift your knees up, drop your heels to one side. Make sure your shoulder is just above the wrist and lift your other hand up. So you can keep your feet staggered like this, or if you want more challenge, you can bring one leg on top of the other. You can even lift this leg up if you want even more challenge. But if this feels too much for your wrist or for your upper body today, you can also drop the bottom knee up and maybe lift this leg to add a bit more challenge still. Just a couple more breaths here. And then second side. Bring your other hand down and just roll your wrist the other way. Remember, you've got several options there. Don't feel like you need to do the hardest every time, or even just today. Just build it over time. Shall we say one more breath? And then bring your hand back down, drop your knees down. And I was gonna say we're gonna rest in. We're gonna come to dolphin. So we're gonna rest our wrists, but still work the upper body for a last challenge of the day. Forearms down, press down, lift your hips up. Good, walk your feet forward. Try to keep pressing your chest towards your thighs. Keep pressing your forearms down. And breathe. So there's just one last blast for the upper body here. And make sure that you're breathing as calmly as possible. So breathe in through the nose. Exhale, nose or mouth, whatever you prefer. But nice and slow. In nose. Exhale slowly. In through the nose. Exhale slowly. 2 more. And one last breath here. Nice and slow exhale. Bring your knees down. Shift your hips back. Relax your arms alongside the body. Forehead down. Let your upper body relax. Feel the warmth in your shoulders, along the arms, your upper back. And that's it. Well done. Well done, well done. I'll see you next time.